Hi, welcome to HealthTime03. Today we are going to talk about antibiotics. But to understand how antibiotics kill bacteria, we first have to understand what bacteria are. Bacteria are unicellular organisms. This means that their entire bodies consist of just one cell. Do you remember in a previous program we discussed what cells are? A cell is the smallest basic part of an animal or plant that can work by itself. There are millions of cells in your body, and every single part of you, your arms, your blood, your hair, is made up of different types of cell. The largest human cells are about the diameter of a human hair. Bacteria are some of the most adaptable creatures on Earth. They live everywhere. The human body, for example, actually has more bacterial cells than human cells, but most of those bacteria are good bacteria. Certain bacteria, however, produce chemicals that can harm the body. With an air infection, for example, bacteria have gotten into the inner air. An antibiotic is a selective poison. It will kill the bacteria without harming the cells in your body. Each antibiotic affects different bacteria in different ways, and antibiotics have many different ways of killing bacteria. Most common antibiotics destroy bacteria by breaking down their cell walls. Everything that is inside the bacteria then leaks out. That's almost like ripping off somebody's skin. Bacteria may become resistant to antibiotics. Antibiotics stop working when bacteria come up with various ways of countering the antibiotic's actions. One effective way to keep a drug from reaching its target is to prevent it from being taken up at all. Bacteria do this by changing the structure of their cell walls so that the antibiotics cannot enter. If a bacteria becomes resistant, it can pass on this resistance to other bacteria. It will also pass on this resistance to its children when it reproduces. Antibiotics do not work on viruses because a virus is not alive. A bacteria is a living, reproducing organism. A virus, on the other hand, is just a piece of DNA. A virus injects its DNA into a living human cell and instructs that cell to produce more viral DNA. With a virus, there is nothing to kill, and therefore an antibiotic does not work on it. Humans may actually help bacteria become resistant to antibiotics. One way in which we do so is by not taking the complete prescription that our doctors have given us. If our doctors have prescribed an antibiotic for us and we stop taking the medication too early, all of the bacteria in our bodies may not be killed off. Our immune systems may not be able to kill off what is left over, and they reproduce and spread that resistance to others. On the other hand, taking too much medication can harm you. Humans actually peacefully coexist with a variety of good bacteria every day. For example, our intestines are lined with bacteria that help with digestion. Indiscriminately taking antibiotics can actually wipe away all of these good bacteria, leaving the door wide open for bad bacteria to establish themselves in their place. Well, that's it for today. That's all for antibiotics. I'll see you again soon.